Hello, Forever family. Good morning to some of you. Good evening to most of you. We're going to give people just at least about 30 more seconds to join. I'm really excited for today's topic. It's always an honor for me to be able to come together with all of you and share some information that you might or might not be aware of or you might not think of. That's really what I love to do, is to find product combinations that are really effective together, combine them together to yield a very specific effect. Let me go ahead and see. Wow, we've got some people posting right now. Go ahead and let me know that you can hear me okay. I'm going to check the comments here. Just make sure you're joining, you're able to get on. All right, here we go. Bosnia. Wow. Hi from Poland. Oh, let's see. Great comments. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. Today's Facebook is going to be probably a little shorter. I'm not going to go into the ingredients so much about our products, as I am going to share the function of some of our products. And when I talk about function, I'm going to talk about benefits that you can receive from our products if you're consistent taking them and if you're using them in these combinations. Now, as we always set the disclaimer, we are not diagnosing, treating, nor curing any disease, and we're not recommending any sort of medication. These are dietary supplements and skincare products, but we know from a long history of use that our products really make a difference. And if you're consistent in using them and you use them the way they were intended to be used, they really can support exactly what they were designed to support. So today we're going to talk about a topic. I believe the topic that was shared on Facebook was anti-aging skincare. I don't like the word anti-aging, because if it's up to me, I think we're all against aging. Now, I want to age gracefully, I want to age healthfully, and I want to age well. So I'm going to change that mindset just a little bit on today's Facebook Live, and we're going to talk about healthy aging. Again, we're against aging. None of us like to age. It's just simply a fact of life. But for those out there who have that young, beautiful, healthy skin and that vibrant body with all the energy, look in the mirror and cherish those times, because as you age, all of those natural functions that help support the body begin to either slow down or speed up, and they start to affect the body and the skin by way of aging. Now, how can we age healthfully? How can we age in a very specific way that helps our body feel good as we begin to age? Well, first of all, we're going to talk about some product combinations that maybe you had not thought of. I'm going to share some product combinations that really give you an inside out, outside in approach to aging. Well, when we formulate products here at Forever Living Products, we're very, very mindful of the other products in our product range. For instance, we just recently launched hydrating serum. And you might look at hydrating serum as an individual product, but I can tell you that it's not just an individual product, because as we were looking at formulating hydrating serum, we looked at the entire skincare range, and we looked at our product ingredients that would go well together. So you're not just using a single product with single ingredients. You're using products that really work together. They're designed to support each other as you apply them or as you take them. So the products are designed very strategically with scientists, doctors, and chemists, and they're designed to yield a very specific result. We do that with key ingredients, key benefits. We marry them together, and that's how we create skincare and dietary supplements. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into one that you might think of for overall health and well-being, but you might not necessarily think of it for aging. And I'm going to start with, of course, our aloe vera gel and our Forever Active Pro B. Why am I doing that? Well, what we know today by way of science is that the gut is considered the second brain of the body. I'm going to pause here for effect. The gut is the second brain of the body. That means that so many of the alternate functions our body performs are literally starting in the gut area. And when the gut is sluggish, or the gut is not at its optimal well-being, everything else that the gut affects begins to slow down or speed up depending on what the function is. And a lot of the times we don't want those functions to speed down or slow up because when they were running at their optimum level, they were supporting us. Now, the gut is a place that you're always going to want to start. When you introduce Forever Living products to anybody, aloe vera gel should be the very first thing you introduce, simply because of the benefits that are found in this unique bottle. It is pure inner leaf aloe vera gel. I can't stress that enough. How this is hand harvested, hand filleted. And when you drink it, you get all of the benefits that are found in that aloe vera plant directly from the plant to the product to you. Now, aloe vera gel is a natural prebiotic, and prebiotics feed the good bacteria in the body. So when you use Forever Active Pro B, this combined with aloe vera goes into the gut specifically, and it's designed not to kill the bad bacteria or not to heal the gut, but there are 6 strains of probiotics that go in and find other strains of healthy, good probiotics, and they begin to reproduce. And by reproducing, they grow. And as they grow, the bad bacteria no longer has the ability to grow. So you have a balance of good and bad bacteria with the good winning in your gut. And when your gut is sustained as the second brain of your body, you can only imagine how the gut works from the inside out. Now, that's a wonderful way of healthy aging. When you're taking care of that second brain of the body, the natural functions that are performed after simply are more supported. And that's where you get into those aging years and you're supported at a healthy level. Let's talk about the new hydrating serum. Hydrating serum was just recently launched and it was based on some new technology, but you're going to recognize it because it's somewhat familiar. This is the product that actually replaces the Sonia Nourishing Serum. Now, I know you loved the Nourishing Serum. You loved the way that it felt. It had that velvety, soft feel. And that was because of a key ingredient that was actually sitting on the surface of the skin. Now, an ingredient can't do benefit on the surface of the skin. Yes, it feels very, very good, but it's not really helping you until the skin actually absorbs it and it goes right to where the skin needs those key ingredients. So we used forms of sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid, which really is starting to bubble up today as one of the main ingredients that we need to use in skincare products because the body produces it naturally. So you can imagine when you put this product on your skin, it doesn't just take one form of sodium hyaluronate, it takes 4 different types of sodium hyaluronate. Now, you hear me get very excited about that. I've been with other companies and I've been in the industry for over 30, let's say 30 plus years. I have seen and tested a lot of formulas, and I've seen what's called the quantitative formula, the 1 to 100% of the ingredients found in those formulas. And I can tell you that other companies don't use the ingredients at what's considered to be a clinically tested level. So when we decided to formulate hydrating serum, we knew that there was a need, 1, to keep it somewhat similar to the Sonia Nourishing Serum, but 2, to provide a deep hydrating effect to the skin where the skin needs hydration. And that's why we use sodium hyaluronate. So again, sodium hyaluronate and hyaluronic acid are naturally produced in the body. And when you support your body with what it does naturally, your body responds much quicker. It doesn't have all of that mess to get through. It recognizes the forms of these raw materials or these ingredients, and it knows exactly how to take it in and where to use it. This product doesn't sit on the surface of your skin, so you get that velvety soft feel. This product does not do that because, again, that's not what you want it to do. You want this product to go into the skin. You want this product to feel soft, and you want your skin to feel balanced, and you want your skin to feel hydrated. You don't want your surface of your skin to feel hydrated. That's what this product's going to do. It's in a lightweight serum that goes deep into the surface layers of the skin, drives all of that hydration in abundance. And then when your skin has that hydration factor, you will have a more natural looking appearance. Your skin will appear more youthful because it's plump and firm and hydrated with exactly what it needs. I know I use this frequently, and I use it with Infinite by Forever, which is a powerful anti-aging skincare system that also uses an inside out and an outside in approach. I'll get to that here in just a moment. That's a powerful, powerful system when used in combination and used consistently can drive those amazing results. Our hydrating serum, I compare it also to that plum and the prune. A plum is a beautiful, ripe, juicy fruit that just has rich nectar oozing from it. And when you pop through the flesh, that juice begins to just flow. But when you actually rob that fruit of all of its juice, and you've seen me do this, you go and you take all of that liquid out, it becomes a prune. And when you look at a prune looks old and wrinkly and not firm or taut at all. And that's really the difference of hydrated skin and skin that is lacking hydration. So naturally, you give your skin a drink of hydration, it's automatically going to appear more youthful because it simply allows the skin to plump and firm the way it's naturally intended to do. The perfect companion to our hydrating serum is our Forever Active HA. Why? Because this also contains a unique form of hyaluronic acid. I told you hyaluronic acid is naturally produced in the body. Natural ingredients that have hyaluronic acid in them are typically what we consider to be large molecules. Those large molecules are not able to be absorbed by any part of the skin or the body because they're too large. So we use science to hydrolyze them, we cut them up into the right molecular size that the body recognizes it and can therefore take it in. And that's exactly what we've done with Active HA. So for the perfect inside out and outside in approach, these two products, Hydrating Serum and Forever Active HA, when used together, create an amazing result for your skin, both inside and outside. Your skin is a direct reflection of what's going on inside the body. I have so many people who ask me about what I call angry skin, skin that has different types of functions that are beyond dry and normal combination or oily. And they'll say, what can I use? And I can't diagnose, but what I can tell you is when you're eating well and you're using the proper supplements, your skin is a direct reflection of that. If you are stressed or you're anxious or you're sad or you have emotions that are causing you to be maybe more sedentary, or maybe your just mood is just a little melancholy and you're feeling blue, these ingredients can help support, because once you get up and you start moving your body, once you become more active, emotion comes from motion. Let me say that again. Emotion comes from motion. You see a lot of these memes floating around where people get up and they just randomly do a dance and they just start moving their body and they look like they're just having fun, but they look a little ridiculous. But they're having fun and they're moving their body and they may be smiling and they may not feel like they should be smiling, but they do. And within 1 minute, your body starts to respond. So that emotion starts to erupt. And as you're moving your body becomes more awake, more alive. It triggers mechanisms in your brain and it triggers mechanisms in your skin. So again, when you have those moments where you're not feeling so well on the inside, you have the ability in literally moments to make decisions that can help you get out of the slump and get out of those blues. So let's move on to another set of ingredients. And then, as I mentioned, this is going to be a really quick Facebook Live. Next combination of ingredients is one that I do not ever leave home without, and it is part of my regimen and has been since the day we launched. Infinite by Forever Firming Serum on the outside of the skin, Infinite Firming Complex on the inside of the body. This has ingredients that are designed to support that structure called collagen in your body, which is a naturally produced protein that really helps to create that firm structure of both your skin and the inside of your body. It's related to connective tissues and so many mechanisms inside the body. And as we age, our bodies produce collagen much slower. Darn that aging, but you have an ability to help support the body as it's going into those aging years. Or use it when you're not aging. If you are in your late 20s or your early 30s and you're not using a skincare regimen and you are not taking a valuable dietary supplement regimen, I'm telling you, you've got about 5 years before you're going to begin to see the effects of your entire life on your skin if you aren't seeing it already. These products can help support your body, but as I mentioned, you have to take them every single day. You have to use them every single day. It's just like your body. You can say to your body, today I'm going to feed it really well. I'm going to eat salads and vegetables, and I'm going to eat it so much healthy nutrition. And I'm going to do that for 4 days. And then you go off that strict regimen and you start eating lots of sugar and lots of high carbs and lots of unhealthy fats, but you expect your body to support you because you gave it 4 days of ample nutrition. Friends, that's not the way it works. Your body needs constant support, and it can get that by way of proper nutrition, a good skincare regimen, and healthy dietary supplements designed to meet your individual needs. These products are award-winning. The beauty industry, which is the most scrutinizing, brutal industry, has recognized Forever Living as formulating with excellence because the products work. They didn't just take the product and look at the packaging and read the story. The panels that selected us for these awards actually try and use the products, and because they had that visible, noticing difference in their skin, that's why we're able to win awards. So again, one is good, both is absolutely excellent. And then I'm going to round out today's Facebook Live with a product that I think we use for healthy aging, but I think it's often misunderstood. And that is Forever Alpha E Factor. Again, this is a beloved product of mine. I do what I call slip, slap, and slather. I put it everywhere. Those of you down under are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I use this abundantly. Slip, slop, and slather simply means abundantly and frequently. Now, people who have oily skin may say, oh, it's an oil-based, it might clog my pores or it might make my skin feel greasy. And I'm here to tell you that's not its function. Any skin type, I'm going to say it right here, any skin type, dry, combination, or oily, can use Alpha E Factor. Our skin is made up of a lot of different elements, but two primary elements are oil or lipids and water. In fact, the majority of us is made up of water. Now, the lipids play a very important role. When we talk about hydration and moisturization, hydration is that rich water content. Moisturization is that lipid barrier, that oil barrier that again keeps your skin feeling firm and looking like it's youthful and healthy and keeps you feeling like you feel how you actually look. And that's really a proven science, guys. How you look affects the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, and the way others respond to you. And it's a scientifically proven method. And I'm not talking about image, and I'm not talking about clothing. I'm talking about you and how you feel about in relation to how you look in the mirror. And you have the ability to change what you feel. If it's unhealthy and negative, you have the ability to change it like that. Alpha E Factor is an abundant lipid support. So this helps to go into the skin, find where the lipids are, and support them as they procreate or as they reproduce so that your skin has that natural, optimal, healthy look and that feeling of well-being. Hope today's Facebook Live has been helpful for you. I'm just going to pop over to the comments really quickly and see if we have some questions that I can answer. I'm going to try and keep this I'm going to just answer just a couple of questions here. Okay, let's see. Another product to use instead of Active HA. That's a really good question. Thank you for asking. I know that some of the countries do not have Forever Active HA. The alternative product, and I don't have it sitting here right now, is Forever Move. That has ingredients in it designed to go into the body and helps to support those connective functions of your body, which naturally play out into your skin. Again, your skin is a direct reflection of what's going on in your body. If you don't have Active HA in your market, opt for Forever Move. If you don't have Forever Move in your market, opt for Forever Aloe Vera Gel and Active Pro B and promise me that you will take it every single day for the rest of your life. because I've provided some alternatives that you can go out and promote as combinations for ingredients to work both inside and outside the body. But if you start with that gut, you are starting at the foundation of your body, which then has a beautiful ripple effect outwards. Okay, let's see. Any more questions? Fantastic. All right, you guys have been just very, very kind and sending a lot of well wishes and hello. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Hope this information's been helpful. I look forward to next Tuesday where I get to share some other sneak peeks and some inside tips as to what you can use as you go out and promote your business. And I hope the language that I use is what you would consider to be everyday language that you can approach any consumer in any age at any time. All right. Forever Family signing off for now and sending you, as always, the biggest hugs and loves. Bye. Hello, Forever Family. Wow, many of you are ready to go. Good evening to many of you. Good morning. Are you able to hear me clearly? Can I get a thumbs up or a shout out that you're able to hear me okay? Are you able to hear me? Can someone give me a shout out? Tell me you're able to hear. We've been having some complications with this specific camera, so just need to give you a thumbs up that you can hear me. Wow, we've got people from Poland, Romania, loud and clear. Dorothy, thank you very much. That's an Accelerate member. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Great. Hi. We're going to give people a second. We're starting on time, believe it or not, which is great. No technical issues today. I'm going to start by doing something a little different than I normally do. For those of you who are early today, I'm going to answer some of your questions. So the early bird gets the worm, as we say here in the United States. I don't know how you say it in your country, but I'm going to go ahead and start watching the comments. If you have any questions regarding product, now this is not regarding supply, such as when are we going to get, those questions you'll need to direct to your home office and your supply chain team. But I would love to hear some of your questions. And for those of you who are on early while we're waiting for just a few more to join, I'd love to answer some of your questions. So go ahead and start asking in the comments. We talked about this last week. We read every comment and every piece of feedback from our FBOs. Your voice matters. We listen to you. And while we may not be able to make changes in products, we're definitely better as we go forward. So when you mention some issue or some concern or some comment or even a compliment, we take those and we use those as we develop products for the future. In your skincare regimen, when would you use R3 factor? Great question. R3 factor would be used right before you use any anti-aging cream. So Infinite by Restoring Cream would be the last product you would put on at the end of the night. R3 factor you would apply just before Infinite Restoring Cream. If you use Sonia Deep Moisturizing Cream, that would be the final product you would put on at the end of the night. R3 factor would come before that. So, for instance, let's say you are in the evening and you're ready to go to bed and you're looking for an ideal skincare regimen using R3 factor. Here's what I would recommend. One of our cleansers, either Infinite Hydrating Cleanser or our Sonia Soothing Gel Moisturizer, toner, the balancing toner, or the aloe activator, depending on your skin's individual needs. Always use our smoothing exfoliator. It really resurfaces the complexion. It gets all of that dirt and oil and debris off and prepares your skin to receive additional benefits from additional products. The Infinite Firming Serum is the best anti-aging product that I have seen on the market today. It gets visible appearance of the reduction of wrinkles. You'll start to notice it in your skin's complexion. It's a beautiful product. Okay, let's see. R3 Factor would be, again, the next product you would use after your anti-aging serum. Now, if you use Alpha E Factor, it would go R3 Factor, Alpha E Factor, and your final cream. So again, depending on what you use, you just remove that product if you don't use Alpha E Factor. R3 Factor would be the second to last product you would use before you complete your program with your final moisturizer. Let's see. Bought some activator, don't know what to do it, how to use it. You don't have the mask powder. Activator is an amazing product to prep the skin for additional ingredients. Or I love to put my Infinite Firming Serum on, and then after I press my aloe activator into the skin. You could consider it a delivery system. That high concentration of aloe is quickly absorbed by the skin, and it carries with it those other beneficial ingredients. So aloe activator, you could consider it as a delivery system or a carrier. You could also use it as a toner and just use it with a cotton pad to prep your skin for the next step. How often should Active Pro B be used? Every single day, every 30 days of the month, all year. That is a product that you don't stop ever taking. It's one that you take every single day. It doesn't matter when you take it. The most important thing is that you take it. So you take it every single day, every day of the week, every day of the month, every day of the year. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dive in. I'll take a look at your questions after this Facebook Live, but I don't want to keep many of you waiting. Today, we're going to be talking about a new product that we launched last year that is actually gaining a lot of traction, which makes me very excited. When we looked ahead down the road and noticed trends that we saw this big push for people who wanted more mental clarity, who wanted to focus, who wanted to concentrate better, who wanted to be able to recall or remember things. And so we quickly went to work to look for ingredients at clinically active levels that had the clinical tests that showed us that they were capable of, once entering the body, performing the tasks that they were clinically studied to perform. Forever Focus is a brand new product that has revolutionary scientifically advanced ingredients. It has ingredients that were calculated, combined together, not just for their individual effect, but for their collective effect when they're together. Many of you will ask me questions about an ingredient. What is a ceramide? Why is this protein good? What does vitamin B do? But those are great questions. But when you look at our formulas, you can't just look at one ingredient. We do have active ingredients, and those you'll see in the formula, and we'll promote those on our website, on the product. You'll see all of those active ingredients as promoted on the website and our product manual pages. But you can't just look at one isolated ingredient. You have to look at the whole, because what you may not know are some ingredients are great when they are by themselves, but when you combine them with science and other benefits and other ingredients, it exponentially grows the power of their ability in our formulas. You can see I get really excited because I work so closely with scientists, doctors, chemists, and we look at the studies, we review the peer-reviewed articles, we look at the publications. We don't just listen to popular media. In fact, we're not concerned with popular media, because popular media is typically based on either an initiative or an agenda, personal agenda or corporate agenda, and a personal preference. We look at science. We research the research. We are continually looking at the benefits and the science behind the activity of raw materials, which are the ingredients, and our finished formulas. I always say I'm blown away by how many quality tests our company does. It's just incredible. Okay, we're going to talk about cognition, or simply brain function. When you think about you in the world today, we want to do more. We want to be more. We want to be more active. We want to do more business meetings, contact more consumers, be more active on social media, be more engaged and present with our families. And all of those activities require a tremendous amount of energy. Now, the body creates natural energy, But your brain is what needs the energy in order to put the focus on these tasks. And I know that while you think the more you do, the more efficient you are, scientific studies actually disagree with that notion. The more you do, the less efficient you are. Because if you think about it, when you actually engage in a task, you have to be so focused on that task. You can't be diverted. You can't get a text. You can't look at an email. You can't hear a phone ring. You have to complete that task. Otherwise, if you start a task and come back to it, it's going to take you up to 2.5 minutes longer to engage in that task again. So you've broken the chain of concentration, and that's not something you want to do. Now, in today's world, we're constantly distracted. We have so many distractions around us. And when we talk about being present and being mindful, one of the things we need to do is eliminate those distractions. I know for me, I need to be constantly connected to the industry, both health and wellness, dietary supplements, personal care, hair care, skin care, color cosmetics. I need to know what's going on in those industries. So I connect to industry trade magazines and industry reports telling me what the trends are. I connect to other companies. I want to see what they're doing. I want to see what they're launching. I want to see what they're saying about it. I want to visit many of your countries and see what is being marketed to your end consumer. Those types of bullet points are very important to me, in addition to doing my full-time job here at Forever Living Products, which is working with an R&D team for personal care and an R&D team for health and wellness, developing the future products of Forever. That constant connectivity requires me to have a minimum of 8 messaging apps, meaning there are 8 different ways that my work and my colleagues can get in touch with me. Then I extend that out to the world, and you as our loved FBOs, you're contacting me, and you're contacting me via email and WhatsApp and text, and those add 3 more additional platforms that I have to respond to. So I'm constantly connected, but as I'm constantly connected, that takes an energetic toll on my mind and my body. This product, Forever Focus, is truly one of my staples. Since we created Forever Focus, it's been about 3.5 years now that we've had this product in a development phase, meaning I've taken different variations of this formula. But if you were to ask me what products I could not live without, Forever Family, I have to tell you, this is one of them. That's simply because the more I take it, the more I see the benefits. I'm able to concentrate better. I'm able to focus better. My memory I'm able to recall key ingredients and science and benefits and FBO feedback and apply that to my products currently. I'm able to stay connected while also remaining balanced in my life and staying connected to my children and my husband and my extended family. I really believe I do so much every day, and I know you do too. You're out contacting people. You're working your social media channels. You're working your network channels. You're attending leader meetings. You're watching how to move up in the marketing plan. You're looking at ingredients and products and trying to understand it, in addition to taking care of families and nursing loved ones and engaging with friends and keeping that healthy balance. Forever Focus is truly one of those products that I don't feel I could ever live without. And the sole reason is because of the benefits that I have seen after long-term use of this product. Now, is it expensive? Yes. But friends, this is not a cheap formula. This is a very expensive formula, and I have to tell you that Rex and Greg have not necessarily passed on those costs to you. It was so important for them to have an evolved, scientifically advanced formula that addressed today's needs, that they sacrificed some of those profits simply to pay back to you as you're promoting this product. This is a product that I make room for in my budget. I have to have it because I know how much I have benefited from it. I've heard testimonials all around the world from how many of you have benefited from it, and I know the benefits of the key ingredients. This product is designed to support mental clarity, organized thought. It assists with concentration. It helps with brain and cognitive function, and it has a wonderful ability to literally affect DNA synthesis and repair with an ingredient that is clinically tested that I'll talk about here in a moment. The main ingredient is this. You're actually going to see on the front panel, but more importantly than the name is the ingredient behind it. Cognizin is actually a clinically studied ingredient that is designed and tested to help mental focus and to help your attention and cognitive function. In fact, this ingredient, Cognizin, by itself, I'm not talking about Forever Focus. I'm talking about Cognizin only, the raw material acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is known and is applied to studies for aging brains that are beginning to forget and are losing the ability to concentrate. And if you look at the clinical studies, which all of you are welcome to do, look on the front label, find the name Cognizin, and go to the official Cognizin website, and you as well can see all of those incredible clinical studies. So for those of you specifically who are aging, this is an amazing product to help support your brain as you transition into those older years. And for those of you who are young out there and you're trying to do everything you can in a day, or for those gamers out there who are making profession or just simply having fun gaming, this is the product for you. You need to hyper focus on what's going on the screen, what's going on around you, and be able to multitask many different activities, whether you're gaming or working, and be able to accomplish a really productive day. This product is the product that helps me. Now, aloe vera will always be my hero and always be my favorite, and I take it every single morning with a strategic combination of supplements that are designed for me, that are designed to meet my needs. Acetylcholine, which is actually the Cognizin, but again, it's not so much about the name, it's about the ingredient, acetylcholine. It's actually naturally produced in the brain, and it's responsible for those electrical impulses that happen in the brain. So the ingredient is designed to help care for healthy brain cells. And if you think about it, if you can care for the healthy brain cells and help support them, think of your brain as it begins to age. If you're supporting it in its healthy level, just think of what it can look like 5, 10, 15 years from now. This product is also designed to help protect the neurotransmitters from free radicals. Free radicals do damage. They're everywhere. You can't avoid them. And they impact the brain just as much. But you can help make those connective brain patterns with our Forever Focus, simply because it helps to support those electrical impulses or those chemical messengers that assist you with organized thought, concentration, memory, and focus. Biphenylethylamine, that's a big word. Just call it Bifen if you have it in your country. Now, I do know that some formulas vary, so make sure that you have this ingredient in your formula in your country. If you don't have it, that's okay. We formulated this to be as effective in every country that it is with its current formula. Biphenylethylamine, which is actually, I believe, in the US formula, is a naturally occurring neurotransmitter. So again, it naturally occurs in the brain, but it begins to break down as we age. And again, if you can support your brain when it's at its healthy phase, and you support its ability to transmit those chemical messengers, to create those neurotransmitters that make those messages all throughout the brain and the body, and then you can actually help to connect those nerves and muscles with this ingredient, your brain simply just begins to respond at a quicker, more sharp way. L-tyrosine, which is a natural amino acid. Again, these ingredients, when you look at them, they may sound chemical, but your body produces them naturally. So when your body receives an ingredient that it produces naturally in the form that it produces, it recognizes it because it produces it already. And when we create these formulas, we do all of the tests to make sure that those ingredients or raw materials is just another word for ingredients. When those ingredients come in, we test them to make sure that they hold the quality and the efficacy that we expect from the raw material suppliers that send us those ingredients. L-tyrosine is a natural amino acid, and it's the precursor to dopamine and norepinephrine. And those are what we call the happy hormones. So when you're feeling those moments of you're not feeling quite yourself, or you have those moments where you just don't have that good, nice feeling of well-being, you might be low on dopamine and norepinephrine. And you want you want what's behind norepinephrine and dopamine. If you were to take a straight norepinephrine or dopamine product, that's a completely different category of products. We want the precursor. We want what generates and creates those hormones. And that's what L-tyrosine does, and it's in our formula. Rhodiola rose. This is an adaptogenic herb. What does that mean? Adapt. Think of how you adapt in your life, how you go through changes, whether it's illness to wellness, whether it's feeling like you don't have enough to having a lot, whether it's you don't have enough friends to many friends, whether it's you have lost connection with a family and you want to make that up. Those types of phases in life require you to adapt to your current situation. And this adaptogenic herb is so smart. It knows exactly how to adapt to its environment and how to find the other ingredients that work with it to boost its power in this formula. It's actually known and proven to help support cognitive function. And it also helps with the reduction of stress. So when you think about it, in those times when you're really busy and your body's stressed and you're just, oh my goodness, you've got that tightness in your chest where you just don't know where you're going to find the energy to do more. That sends messages from your brain to your body, and those signs of stress can actually slow down your cognitive function because you're now in a state where you're trying to troubleshoot and solve, and that is that goes into a different category of coping mechanisms that you must have individually. We can't create coping mechanisms for you. We can't create that you adapt to your current circumstances. What we can do is we can produce a product which has ingredients designed to support those healthy cells on your brain, to help your brain as it goes under tremendous stress and tremendous excitement and all of those wonderful experiences that you have in life. L-theanine, again, another naturally occurring amino acid. When combined with caffeine, and in this formula there is caffeine in it, and it's in the form of guarana. We didn't just put a raw caffeine in here, we put guarana and green tea so that you actually have an ability to take the elements from those herbs and convert them into energy or into a natural form of caffeine. These help to promote alertness. So if you look on the label and you think, oh, okay, it's got vitamin B and it's got zinc and it's got B-phenylethylamine. Holly, what's B-phenylethylamine? And you stop there, you're missing the point of this entire formula, because B-phenylethylamine boosts acetylcholine. Caffeine boosts L-tyrosine. Or I'm sorry, L-theanine. Caffeine boosts L-theanine. And when you boost it, just think of that surge of energy your brain gets, again, to find that power to accomplish your day-to-day tasks. Finishing out the whole entire ingredient is ginkgo biloba. Now, I do know that there are some EU countries, and I'm sorry if you're watching and you're one of them, you won't have ginkgo biloba in your formula. Why? Because in your countries, it's actually considered a drug, and it's studied and used for Alzheimer's patients. And I thought that was kind of cool when I discovered it. While I know that it might not be good for you, we did create an alternative formula that hopefully is helping you sell your product. But ginkgo biloba is actually recognized in a drug in some of our countries, and I would stop there. I wouldn't talk any further about this formula because, again, once you go into drug status, you don't want to make any false claims about our products. And those ingredients or where their benefits are. You can't say ginkgo biloba is used for Alzheimer's, therefore Forever Focus treats Alzheimer's. You can't say that. But what you can say is that ginkgo biloba helps with your brain flow. It helps with neurotransmitters. It supports the healthy flow of the brain. And it's one of the most long-term studied ingredients for benefits directly in the way we function cognitively. So that is an amazing ingredient that's really designed to help bolster all of the other ingredients that help to support those various activities in the brain. I hope this has been helpful for you. This helps whether you're whether you're a professional or whether you're a student, whether you're a gamer or whether you're aging. If you're an athlete and you need to be on your A game, this product is truly for everybody. I have a son who's in college at university, and I make sure that he has his Forever Focus because I know the benefits that my son will get from this tremendous formula. My husband, he started a new job over the last 2 years, and he's engaged in a completely new industry. And he takes Forever Focus because I talk about it in a way that shows them the benefits of the product. But not just talking, friends. Talking's great. Using the product and having the experience to talk about it is far better. And that's the natural, authentic conversation you're looking for. If you're just reading a piece of paper, B-phenylethylamine is a naturally occurring transmitter, L-tyrosine, the precursor to dopamine and norepinephrine, People aren't going to understand that. They aren't going to know what norepinephrine or dopamine is. They might. You might be able to talking to practitioners, and they might. But the everyday individual doesn't know what those ingredients are. But when you come to them and you tell them, like I'm telling you, I've been using this product every single day for at least, well, we launched it a year ago, so you should be using it every month for at least the last year. I've been using this every day for the last year, and I have to tell you, my ability to focus and concentrate is where it's never been before. At my age, I should be losing my ability to concentrate. I should be beginning to lose my memory. There will be holes where I'm looking for information. That's okay. I've got a product that's designed to support my brain at those healthy levels and support what the body does naturally, providing energy and helping to bridge the gap when those neurotransmitters are a little slow. So there you go. I hope this has been very helpful. I know it's an expensive product, but I can honestly assure you that the value is there. The science is there. The formulation is there. The calculated combinations of ingredients is there. You can't look at it as an expensive product. Look at it as an ability to add more case credits to your marketing plan. Look at it as the opportunity to address a customer that you may not have been willing to address in the past. It's really a door opener and can open the door to a brand new consumer for you, and therefore bring new FBOs to your business as well as new consumers. I hope this has been very helpful for you. I'm going to pause really quickly and go through and answer just a couple of questions. Just give me a second to scroll. Okay, let's see here. Is FLP Focus recommended for senior citizens? Forever Focus is recommended for everybody. It is designed for memory, concentration, cognitive function, task completion. So you let your consumer decide, but in my mind, there's not an age where you can't benefit from those abilities and those functions. Let's see. Can we have a short video of the products? If you'll let me know what country you're in, we could look at creating a global video that might condense some of this information that we're able to share. Just reply in your comment and let us know what country you're from and we could work. What is the recommended dosage for teens? That's a great question. Thank you for asking. 18 years and older, the recommended dose is exactly what you would recommend for somebody 65, 75, and 85. 4 capsules a day. Now, as you're younger, you're going to want to maybe introduce the product a little bit more slowly. 4 capsules might make them feel like they have a lot of energy because there is caffeine in this as well. So when I started my son, I started him on 2 capsules a day. Then we moved to 3 capsules, and now he's at 4 capsules. So me as a mother, I wanted to go slowly and see how he was affected by the product. But I knew that once we got to the 4 capsules, he would be good to go. So if you have a doubt or a question, please consult your physician or your doctor, or simply start at a lower level and then simply build up to your level of tolerance. But the recommended dosage is 4 capsules every single day. Don't take this product after 2 p.m. There's caffeine in it, and there's ingredients designed to help energy in the brain. And after 2 p.m., when we're starting to wind down for the day and we're going into the evening, you might find that your brain is still very active. So I always recommend this product first thing in the morning. When I get up, it's in part of my supplement regime that I take every single day first thing in the morning to get my body going and to help support all of those necessary functions as I provide and perform my tasks. Okay, let's see. Wow, you guys have a lot of great questions. What is the youngest age we can recommend this product to? Fantastic question. Children under the age of 18, we would only recommend this for children or teens 18 and above, which would be considered an adult. What you need to understand is as you're in an adolescent or a child phase, moving into your teen phase and moving into your young adult phase, there are many processes of the body that are being established and built. The body is really optimal at those times. And it's not as necessary to use all of these specifically studied supplements. Now you want a basic core supplementation for anybody in your family. You want vitamins, minerals, a probiotic, your aloe vera, your Arctic Sea. You want all of those. But when you get into the specialized products, I'm going to leave it up to you. If you have a child or a teenager who would like to use these products and you are the parent, please consult your physician, consult your doctor who knows your child, who knows their medical history, who knows any medications they're on, who can look at the ingredients. Take this formula to your doctor. We're not afraid. Take it to your medical doctor, show them the ingredients, and ask them if it's right for your child. Or you as the parent can do as I do and introduce slowly and simply observe how it works with them. But this product is indeed recommended for 18 years and older. Okay, great questions. Can you take this with other medications? Thank you for asking that. Medications are what I would consider to be drugs. And at that point, this becomes a medical question and I cannot answer it. All I can say is if you're on medications and if you're on prescribed drugs or you're working with a doctor, you need to consult that doctor before introducing any dietary supplements into your regime. We are not doctors. I'm not a doctor. Many of you aren't doctors. You've heard me say that before, and we're not creating medication. We are creating supplements. The whole word of supplements means to support or to build on other things. So again, if you're on medications, can't answer that. That's a medical question. Please consult your doctor. Okay, you know what? We're right at the half-hour mark. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. It's always lovely to connect to you. I hope these are helpful to you. I hope these lives are feeding you and giving you good information in a way that allows you to transmit or to go ahead and duplicate this information as you're talking with the everyday individual. I'm so grateful for what I do at Forever. Passionate about the products that we create, about the quality we adhere to, and about the way the products perform. I'm wishing you all continued success as you're out there through the week building your business, talking to new consumers, and enjoying the benefits of the products. And I am sending you, as always, the biggest hugs and loves. Bye.